Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, just welcome. How are you? So in today's video, it is a very fun big thrift haul, and I love thrifting. You guys know how much I have a love for thrifting, and you guys do too. You guys love when I go thrifting, and that's kind of dangerous, but I love to thrift. I love to shop secondhand. I am sitting in my kids' play area today, and the AC outside is so loud. It is very hot here, so that AC is busting, okay? But I hope it's not too annoying. I really hope not, but this is the only area I really can film. The kids are in the other room right now trying to have some quiet time, so we'll see how long that lasts for. But anyways, I wanted to show you guys a haul of everything that I got, and this actually was two different thrift trips. One was one day, and then the other was like 2 days later, because one of my favorite thrift stores was closed. So I had to go back. I had to circle around and go to my favorite thrift store. So, and that would be Goodwill. Goodwill was closed because one of the managers had Miss Rona, so I needed to still go a few days later because I just knew they had good stuff. I had this feeling. I just had this feeling, and I hadn't been in a while, and so I went. Now, thrifting is so good for the environment. I always have to say it, good for your wallet, saves you coins, and good for the environment. So I love to shop secondhand whenever I can. I usually always check the thrift store first before I buy online, even though you guys know I love my small shop shopping as well, supporting my small businesses. I also really love to shop locally at the thrift store. That's always my first stop. Drinking some raspberry tea. Anyways, without any further ado, if you guys don't know who I am, I'm Noelle. I have 2 toddlers. I film all kind of minimal mama content, lifestyle content, thrifting, baking, you name it. We do it here. Just kind of like homemaking content. Anyways, so I know you guys are waiting to see what's like surrounded around me. Lots of good stuff. A little bit about my style. If you're new, I love boho, vintage boho, like boho standing, boho meaning bohemian. I love some vintage items. I'm really obsessed with antique and vintage items. Vintage meaning under 100 years old, antique meaning over 100 years. And there's just a lot of good stuff in this pile, and I just let the thrift store speak to me. Usually I always find things that I need, but let's be real, I find things that I just want as well, and I don't think there's any shame in that. At least it's secondhand and I get it for cheap, and I'm recycling, reusing, and repurposing, right? Okay, anyways, let's get to the haul. You guys also know I have an obsession with baskets, and I don't really know where to start. Should I start with I also didn't see, I can't find my other receipt, but I did find one of my receipts, so don't be mad at me in the comments, you guys, because a lot of you are like, I want to know the prices. Like, I get you. I just don't know where the other receipt is. I think the kids got to my other receipt. We're just gonna blame it on the kids got my receipt, and not that I lost it. But I do have one of them, so I'll read some of the prices from here as well at the end of the video. So stay tuned if you want to know like all the prices. I'll try to read off what some of them were. So when I go to the thrift store, I'm always looking for like books, picture frames, baskets, the basics, any beautiful clothing items that are like linen or some kind of other beautiful fabric. I'm also obsessed with kitchenware. I probably have way too much kitchenware. I am like more on the minimalist side of things, but I find a use for everything that I have, so it's all being used. I don't do too much decor. Everything in my house has to be useful to me in some way, or else I just kind of don't get it. And that's where like the minimal aspect comes in. Not that I don't have anything in my house, because I do obviously, but for the most part we don't really do decor items. They have to serve a purpose, and that's kind of like what I like how I shop. My method for shopping is, how is this item gonna serve me? Instead of just being like a pretty item, it has to serve me usually in some way. So with that in mind, I guess we could start with kitchenware. Why not? If you guys been around, you guys know I have an obsession with kitchenware. My brother actually recently broke my other Pyrex that looked like this. It actually looked just like this, because this is a set of 2, and I believe this was $4.49 for each kitchenware item. It was $4.49 from the store that I was at, but my original one looked like this but had this print on it. So I was so excited to find this set because I was in love with the way this looked, and I always need more Pyrexes because I do a lot of baking, a lot of cooking. Leftovers go in here. So this was a set of 2, and let me show you the other one. So this is the one I got originally, but it had this print on this one, if that makes sense. So I was really glad to find this pair, only for $4.49. So love that. And Pyrex is so good to cook with. Love it. Cook, bake, you could do a stovetop, like whatever. I love that. Okay, so for some more kitchenware, I got this yellow gold kind of Pyrex because you guys, I use Pyrexes so much in my kitchen and I just really needed some more. This one was $5.45 and I'm not sure how much this one was. The store, oh, this was $3.43. This store that I went to is not the Goodwill, so it's different. They're way more pricier at this one. I think it's like Salvation Army or the Good Samaritan or something like that, but they're way pricier. That's why I usually go to Goodwill first, but this was $5.45. It's beautiful though. It's a beautiful pie plate. And I needed a pie plate. I only have one, and you're always using it for something, so I just wanted one more to actually bake pies in. So I'm gonna give that, try my hand at baking some pies. I'll let you guys know how it turns out. But I thought this gold yellow color was very interesting. So I picked up two more Pyrexes. Because I just find that I use them so often and I'm always looking for another Pyrex that's usually filled with food already. So needed more of those. I grabbed two kombucha. I don't know if they're just kombucha. I think they're fermenting bottles is what they are, or soda bottles. But anyways, I'm gonna use this to make kombucha. So yeah, I'll let you guys know how that goes as well. I wish they had more because they only had two. Did they have more? If they did, I should have picked them up because I'm gonna need more than just two bottles. So I might have to order some on Amazon or continue thrifting. I mean, don't give me another excuse to go to the thrift store. So I got two of those, which I think are gonna come really in handy for the second ferment process after the first brew of kombucha, where you can like add your flavors and stuff. Okay, so don't judge me, but I've been using this. I just had cold brew coffee in here. I was brewing cold brew. This is a ball mason jar, the wide mouth, and it's a ½ gallon. I love these, and this was really, really cheap, I believe, as well. Let's see. Actually, I think this was $4.49 too. Yeah, this was $4.49, but my friend at the thrift store, she is so sweet. She's an older black lady. I just love her so much. I see her all the time. We always talk and chat it up, but she gave it to me for like a low price. But originally, these are $4.49. Any kitchenware at Goodwill, at least at my Goodwill, is $4.49. They price it now by zone. So kitchenware, clothes, shoes, they all have like the same price now, which is so weird to me. They just price areas instead of having each individual pricing, which I kind of don't like. But yeah, that's kind of how it is. That's just the way it is at my Goodwill. But she gave it to me for like the low. I think I got it for like 99 cents, which is crazy. Originally $4.49, but make a friend at the thrift store, okay? Make yourself a friend, because they come in clutch, okay? I'm one of those people that make friends wherever I go, and if I ever need something, a lot of the time they got you. Friendships, connections will get you far in life. So just a little maybe TED talk. I don't know. Be friendly is what I'm saying. Be friendly. More honey gives you bees. All right, so on from kitchenware. I'm trying to be organized. Can you tell? Am I succeeding? Let me know in the comments. Let's do books. Shall we do books? Let's do books. I have an obsession with buying my kids books. We are planning on doing homeschool, so I just love to have a lot of good books, homeschool or not. So let's go through some books that I found. First one being The Ugly Duckling. Oh, another little tidbit about me and my shopping is I already said I love vintage, but I love anything vintage, like vintage kid books, vintage toys, vintage stuff for your house, cookware, clothes, whatever. I just love me some vintage antiques, and The Ugly Duckling just really stood out to me because I feel like this is an original vintage book. It's just so cute, like the illustration. So I definitely grabbed The Ugly Duckling. I thought this would be a great story for the kids, so I got that. I got Who Is Coming to Our House. I believe this is the story of Jesus, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't know that till I started looking at the pages, and I just love that. That really sold me on the book. Yeah, see? I think this is the story of Jesus. I love that. Who is coming? Yeah, Joseph and Mary. Beautiful. So I can't wait to read this to the kids as well. So this is, again, who is coming to our house. Cute. I got them a pizza the size of the sun, and I guess these are like little kid poems, so I thought that would be really fun to just do some kid poems, and the illustrations are really cute. Noah is obsessed with pizza, and there are some pizza poems in here and a lot of other little stories and stuff, so I just thought that would be really cute. And I believe the books are 99 cents, at least at the Good Samaritan. Then I had to grab Noah's Ark. You guys already know. The cover is a little worn, but it's the same on the inside, so you could just like take the cover off, which I always do because my kids will just like rip the cover anyway. So Noah's Ark, had to get the story. If you guys are new, I have a son named Noah. Ooh. I have a son named Noah, and obviously, where did I get it from? Noah's Ark, the Bible. And I just thought that was really pretty and a great story to learn. I've been looking for a really good Noah's Ark book for a while, and I think that one is it. So cool that I got it secondhand. I got Peace Crane, which is a story. I think it's definitely a little too old for my kids, but I think in the future it will be pretty. I mean, in the future it will be really useful and a good story. It's about a little girl who makes swan cranes, or what are they? Origami cranes, I believe, for the World War II. Where is it? Yeah, it has something to do with the war and her making these little paper cranes, and I just thought it would be probably a good story for in the future, but they're still little for this. But you know, we plan for the future. Okay, so a few other books that I got. I got the Gift of Maggie. The Gift of Maggie. I thought the illustrations were really cute on this. It's actually like a winter Christmas book, and I just could not get over the illustrations for this book. It's just beautiful. It reminded me of like old school American Girl stories and vibes, so I just had to grab that. They had the little gingerbread baby, like the big version, but we already have that book, so I didn't get it. But I just love old vintage books. I don't know if this one is actually vintage, but it's set in 1862, and I just thought it was really cute and a very easy read too. So except for this page is kind of long, but yeah, I thought this would be fun for the winter time and beautiful, just beautiful. However, I don't love how the cover isn't the same. This is like a pet peeve of mine when I buy books. Let me know if you're like this down below. So this is the cover of the actual book, and like I said, I always take the covers off of the books because my kids will destroy them, and then this is the actual cover. So I wish that this was like, you know, actually matched, but it doesn't. So that's a little bit of a bummer, but still such a cute book, and I can't wait to read it to them this winter. Okay, so a few books for mama. You guys know, oh wait, there's a few actually more kid books. Hold on. Okay, so I was so lucky and blessed to find this collection of books, and I am just so happy. When I saw these, I just like could not pass on them. They are the Peter Rabbit series books. Like, I could not believe when I found them. So cute. It is missing like a few, like 3 or so of the books. I think people bought them separately or something, but I was able to get a whole bunch of them. Like, they were there. So I thought these are so cute. We have a few of the Peter Rabbit series books that are a little different, and Nola is obsessed. She carries one of the books around the house all the time. So I am just so tickled that we found these. Like, I'm so joyful. So I thought that was so cool. I found almost all of the Peter Rabbit books. There's still like a few missing from this collection, but maybe I can order them on eBay or something, or find them individually on Facebook Market if I really wanted the whole collection. But so nice. I'm on the hunt for a vintage Winnie the Pooh book like collection. I used to love Winnie the Pooh, so, and I love the vintage like classic Winnie the Pooh, not the way he looks now, but the way he used to look, I think is so cute. So cute. And then I also got the American Girl postcard collection. This is a little random, but I couldn't pass it up. It was so cute, and it was like 99 cents. So it's little actual postcards. I just thought it was so cute. Actual postcards of American Girl, like back in the day. I used to be obsessed with American Girl. There's Addie. But yeah, so cute. This is Addie. I remember she was like one of my favorite American Girl dolls, and I just thought this would be so sweet. I don't know if we'll actually ever send some, but maybe we can send some to family members. I thought that would be really cute to send them to family members, or just, you know, I don't know, I just thought it was cool. They're actual postcards. Very cute. And I love how they had like my favorite American Girl doll in here, Addie the black girl. She's so cute. I felt like they didn't have too many black girls in American Girl, and I just loved her. She was my favorite. Anyways, let me know down below, in your childhood, did you love American Girl? Because I had an obsession. Like, I had an American Girl doll, and we had matching outfits. I don't know. Yeah. We had matching outfits, and it was crazy because one year we went to the Nutcracker, and my mom took me, which is such a blessing to go to. If you guys ever can take your kids to an actual Nutcracker, that was really fun. My doll and I had matching Christmas American Girl doll outfits. And it was so funny because so many people were coming up to me and were like, is that an American Girl doll outfit? And it was one that was in the catalog. That was so cool. And she was wearing the same outfit, and I brought her with me to the Nutcracker, and it was like a whole special memory I'll never forget. Shout out to my mom, because she was just such an amazing, she still is such an amazing mom. But yeah, so besides that's, I'm just trying to say American Girl is like super nostalgic for me, and so I didn't want to pass that up. Anyways, on to some books for mama. I got Reader's Digest Down Home Cooking, The New Healthier Way, and I thought this book was lovely. And yeah, you guys know I love to cook so much, and they have a lot of really nice recipes in here, so I cannot wait to dig into this book. That will be so fun. So I got that, and then I got another cooking book. I got another cooking book, Foods That Harm, Foods That Heal, which I love that concept, so I cannot wait to read some of this as well. And it says an A to Z guide to safe and healthy eating. So it tells you like a lot of the food that's really good for healing and what actually is harmful. Look at how beautiful that is. Like, I am so excited to read some of this and just learn more about the body. Very nice. So yes, I will share whatever I learned from this book whenever I can actually start reading little sections little by little. And another thing that I got, a little random, is this beautiful wooden kids car. How cute is this? The wheels are so awkward and different, and I just love that. And yeah, so the little hole needs to be cleaned. Dusty. But I thought this was just so cute, and my kids love wooden cars. You guys know we have a lot of wooden toys, so I'm always on the lookout for wooden toys when I go to the thrift store. No doubt about it. All right, I guess we can move on to my basket obsession. You guys know I'm like the crazy basket lady, and I just love my basket. So here we go. Basket, little Explorer Easter looking basket. I love that. Super nice. Another thing is baskets break all the time at my house. So baskets get broken all the time in my house because my kids break them. So I am always on the hunt for good baskets. So when I put baskets down, sometimes they break and sometimes they break, and that's just how that goes. So sometimes baskets break around the house if I put them in the playroom with toys or something in it, or someone steps on a basket. So I'm always on the lookout for baskets. So I got that one, and then I got this beautiful different one. This is more of like, I feel it's giving me more like going to a garden or going to pick flowers or harvesting tomatoes or something if you're able to grow them in your backyard. I just love this, and I hope one day I have a garden where I can use this to harvest all my stuff. If not, taking this berry picking or peach picking, because we have a lot of local farms right around us, like so many that do all the fruit picking, and we love to visit them. So I thought this would be one of the cutest baskets to take, and you could fit a decent amount in there. So love that. And then you guys, I finally found one of these baskets. I am so in love with this. I think you could put like firewood, magazines, flowers, whatever you want in here. I just thought this would be such a vibe if we go flower picking or whatever the case is. But I just thought this was so beautiful. This is just gorgeous. I've been looking for one of these like baskets for a long time, and I finally found it, and it was pretty affordable, so I'm really excited about that. Let's see how much that basket actually costs. I think they group it in, I believe this was like $3, so that's pretty good. $3. So I'm super excited. I can't stop picking it up. It's just like gives me so much just like cottage core, going in the garden, picking your own stuff, and I long for that kind of life so badly, and I hope one day I get to truly live it out every day. But this is just such a dreamy basket, and I had to get it. It was calling my name. Okay, so on to a random item, because I have nothing else in this category. I'm like looking to see if I have anything to pair with it, and I don't. This was, whoa, $6.96, so a little bit more pricey than I was expecting, but it is a beautiful longer kind of like maxi skirt. Beautiful, and it is missing like a pull tie or whatever, but I don't really care. I'm just gonna take this one off too. It has a nice gingham print. And I'm so excited to wear this. Dress it up, dress it down, dress it with t-shirts, dress it with like a more dressier shirt. I think this will be so pretty. You can even wear it in the summer and fall, winter, spring, whatever. And yeah, so beautiful gingham print. I'm super excited for this skirt. I've been on the lookout for a good skirt for a while, so $6.96 is not bad, because I've been looking online for a skirt that was very similar, and it's easily over $100, so I am super excited for that find. Now, on to the final category is I'm gonna show you guys some frames that I got, pictures and frames. I was lucky enough to come across a few that have a really good picture in it already, and I don't have to just like change the picture. Some of them are going to be for a gallery wall, I believe up here somewhere, because I feel like just one picture is a little lonely up there, so I'm going to do a few more. I love gallery walls so much. I think they're just a really good character statement to your home. And yeah, so I have a whole bunch of frames. I hit the frame jackpot, I feel like. My mom found a few too, so the picture is like, it's not my vibe, but it's kind of cool, you know. It's like, has like this woven, stitched, sewn daddy son picture. It says anyone can be a father, but it takes someone special to be a daddy. I love that saying, but I'm more here for the frame. So it's just a nice wooden frame, and I plan on taking the photo out and either donating it back to the thrift store or something. But I mean, you could tell it was made with a lot of love, so I don't want to like throw it away or anything, so I'm probably just going to give it back, donate it back to the thrift store and see if anyone wants it. But you know, that's not my vibe for my house, but I think, you know, it was made with a lot of love, so you can't hate on that, right? I found this frame, which I thought that was interesting. I love vintage looking frames, and I thought the mixed metal on this was really cool, and it looks like it's brand new, but I like the distressing that it had. So yeah, I'm going to be using this frame for the gallery wall at some point whenever I get to doing that. I'm going to leave those to show last. Okay, and then I got this other frame, which I think is pretty, and this one actually has a really pretty photo in it. This one was $2.92, and I love the photo. The photo is so cute. I love it. So I don't know if I'm definitely gonna keep the picture. I'm not sure if I'm gonna switch out the picture and put something else in, like a different print, but I'm definitely gonna keep the picture and do something with it. Either put it in another frame that's like smaller or something, but I think this is such a vibe, and I love lavender. So actually, I don't know if that's lavender. It's not. It's another beautiful like floral. Beautiful though, and I love the print and I love the frame. Okay, and then I got this other frame that was $343, and I love that. I'm not going to keep the picture in here again. I'm going to do something else. I do love what it says though, but I'm going to put something else in here. But I do really love the frame, just a nice wooden frame, and the message is really good too, so I might donate that back as well to the thrift store. I'm probably going to donate that as well. Okay, and then on to our bigger pieces. These caught my eye, and I was just like, oh, like they were at the bottom, and I was like, what is that? And I just had to look, and I got my hands on such a beautiful. Comments down below. I love vintage artwork, and it could be really expensive to come by. So yeah, I just thought it was so pretty. Little beautiful women out in the prairie by the church, just being beautiful and just frolicking around. I just love it so much. So definitely gonna find a place in my home for this. So I like the frame. I mean, it's darker than what I would normally go for, but I think it's pretty, and I love the colors in it. Beautiful. So I grabbed that, put that over there, and this had to be my favorite piece. This had to be my favorite piece. Are you guys ready? I don't think you're ready, because when I saw this, I was like, I need it. Look at how beautiful this piece is right here. Like, it's so beautiful. I'm obsessed. Like, she's praying for her food, and she has her dog and her cat with her, and she's just such a cute little girl. I just love everything that this picture is. I love the frame. I don't love this border right here, but I mean, I love the picture so much in the frame, so I'll leave the border be, because it's just such a beautiful picture and a beautiful piece. So definitely gonna do something fun with this in these frames for sure. But I thought that this was such a good find. Such a good find. Love it so much, and I think the kids are gonna enjoy this one too. I don't know how much this was, sorry. Anyways, you guys, that is it. That is all that I was able to thrift this time and share with you guys. But I think it was a pretty good thrift few days for us, and it was so fun. I love doing these videos for you guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what your favorite piece is down below that I thrifted. Let me know what something is that you found that's your favorite piece. I love hearing your guys' thrifting stories and some of your favorite finds and deals that you've gotten. And yeah, so let your girl know down below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. And then I have a whole bunch of other thrifting videos if you feel like binge watching some more of me and my thrifting, because we like to thrift over here. Anyways, you guys, bye. See you next time.